smelt color, the blue, and I'm also going to do the green back.
What you got there, Ray?
Man, look at that.
Look at that tail just
Look
shaking.
at that tail. I'm shaking anyway, but look at that.
Yeah, you got
thing.
the shakes.
I'm shaking like a daggone rabbit eating razor blades.
What you got here?
That is the 3-inch tracer shed,
3-inch tracer shed.
and it has a light blue U underneath of it, underneath the belly. I don't know if that'll show or not.
I'm sure these are samples.
It is copper flake into it, and also has black
I see the black.
flake, small and large. I have 2-inch tracer shed be coming. As soon as it comes in, I'll be making them.
What do you think of that, Ray?
That looks good. That really looks good. That
What do you
looks
think,
good.
Mike?
Looks good.
That does look good, man. Look at that.
It
Something you
does.
How
buy?
flimsy that tail is.
Yeah, but he's giving them to me. This
Is
man is giving them to me.
Well, you
We're
got,
buddies.
but you're sponsored by Berries too, aren't you?
I'm
How you,
everybody.
you don't care. As
They
long as
bite.
they
This
gonna
bite
give
on
it
it, I
to you.
use it.
That's
As long
right.
as it works, it
As long
all
as it
matters,
works.
right?
As long as it works.
That's a good. That's good.
Yeah, looks good, Kenny.
Yeah, it looks
It
good.
does. It looks good.
So you saying what 2 sizes again?
3-inch
What's this?
and 2-inch. This is the 3-inch.
Oh, that's the
3
3-inch.
inch.
Two's gonna be
3-inch.
God. It ain't
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good for crappie.
Crappie
I've
or
caught big bass
Bass?
off of them.
Well,
Yeah. And Jeff, he's caught big bass. Oh, so is Gail. Doc?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, I'm
So-
sure.
gonna have to use such a small head.
Can't do anything else.
Now,
Oh,
if you
that's
wanted,
it on it?
if you want a jig that fits that, Roger has a jig that will fit this perfect.
Yeah, I was going to say it must be. It's got to be small to fit that.
Yeah.
Because look at that, ain't very big right there. On it.
And there's the man right there. Has a
Roger,
jig.
you show us what kind of jig you put on this thing?
Yeah, what kind of jig are you using? Lead head.
I use a 32nd ounce with a number 4 hook.
32nd ounce
Number 4.
with a number 4 hook.
That looks good.
No heavier than a 16.
Little sickle hook.
Little sickle hook.
When did you get them out?
I just started making. Yeah.
Solomon's got a
Yeah.
I want one. I want these kind of shirts though. Like them shirts there.
Yeah.
Barry, I got one for Barry. That's a comfortable shirt.
That's polyester.
I don't know what it is, but it's comfortable.
Mike, pull that shirt out. Pull that shirt out. Let's take a look at it.
Which one?
The one's got your name on it. Or either one.
Oh.
We can show both of them.
This is
He said we will.
There's
Kenny.
There's a Kenny G right there.
Show the other
Oh,
side.
Let me see the other side.
This is a bad side.
Yeah, it's a bad side. Look at that. I like that. Yeah.
This till you
But I
die.
don't-
This do you die.
No, I don't like that.
Breaking up the place here.
Jeez,
The
they're one of those.
Correct.
Before we done make fishing,
him.
He ain't fishing.
I'll tell you.
I got
South Branch if I
something fail.
You got a Kenny G's
I've
and a
been there
Barry's
all week.
Custom.
Yeah, I got one of each.
What's the back of that
Seems like
one?
every time I
Oh, you were wearing that one last week.
Berkeley Springs.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be.
Well, I'm gonna take this one today, I think.
Old guy.
The 8th of
OG Baits, tested and proved.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Comfortable shirts, comfortable. Very comfortable.
Say it could be an inch
I'm coming
between
up.
30, it's like inch to 2 inches.
Yeah, I saw us
My
just
wife found out that the girl should-
go over an inch, or maybe
Can I go and
7.
buy this shirt that says that?
DC's gonna get maybe the
Huh?
most.
Damn.
She said, "You want
This guy's the president of the club, OG Club. Is that right?
That's
The
right.
president.
That's right. That's right.
Well, how old you got to be in the old guys club?
Gotta be old.
Old?
Yeah.
Is that a number or is that just how you
Oh,
feel?
Floyd.
It,
What's up, Mike?
it goes by
Oh, you
age.
said
Age.
Florida.
Yeah,
All right.
because if it went by
I
how
was there-
old
I was
you
there
feel,
brought Florida.
Yeah, everybody
we
can be in it.
20-year-olds.
Yeah, that's right.
Roddy's coming out the wall. They are?
See how this
You ever-
one goes?
Can we,
See the blue use?
That looks good.
Can we try one of those on in the tank?
Yeah, so once you
Let me,
got one right there.
I've
Maybe try that.
tried it before.
we're going to put it on this Rogers hook and we're going to see.
Want me to put it on? Are you
I'm
gonna?
going to let Roger tell us a little bit about it.
Going up to the winter hole.
That's what I told him.
Where'd you
man.
go,
Should be
Floyd?
there.
Winter
All
hole.
week should have been there.
Huh?
Where'd you go? Winter hole?
All right, Roger, wanting to rig one of these up. I got your hooks right here.
Okay.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I just walked in.
Tell us as you're doing this, tell us a little bit about your sickle hook here. Right here is about Roger's jigs.
I don't know. I tried all
What do you
these
mean you
hooks.
don't know?
I tried all these hooks over the years.
How's it going?
Blue. This is the one that it just, it's no fail. I mean, it when it hooks them, it hooks them. It barely runs through. Right there. That's how I fish it.
Right there.
Everybody says that's too small of a hook, but it's not.
Now you're making these hooks.
Yeah.
Why 32nd? Why do you like the 32nd?
Light.
Light?
You don't want this to fall fast.
Here, I'll bring it over.
Robert had it. Can they dump me? Yeah.
Pull that one out, tie it up.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
tie one of these up, Roger, and we're gonna stick it in the tank
Yeah.
and see.
You don't want them to fall fast.
Get up there and set
But it is the way that tail just flickers.
Yeah.
I mean, you can barely.
I mean, you can
Ray said he had the shakes. I'm barely moving. That thing's flickering.
put a 16th ounce on it. You'll be fine.
Does that have anything to do with the rate of fall? You think? I mean, too.
Sometimes, yes.
He had no
Especially if they're suspended.
Right. For suspended, just hanging out.
Yeah. Just
At a
Hanging
certain.
out on a ledge or something.
Yeah.
You actually fish this thing all winter.
Well, they were talking about crappie earlier, but how many times have you seen a guy out there crappie fishing with a little old jig and end up hooking a 5-6 pounder?
Yeah. I think you get some.
Well, they did
get
put
some
a-
bait.
I've had my butt tore up with this little thing right here. It don't,
Now, hopefully all that moss crap.
it don't,
That should be gone. Anyhow, so
you'd be surprised when the fish ain't biting.
Get settled.
When they don't want to hit anything, throw it out there. It's a do nothing. Throw it out there, let her flutter. They can use light line. Flutter, let her flutter down, twitch it a little bit on the way back to you. You'd be surprised how many big bass have been caught just like that right there.
What are you calling that, Kenny? What are you calling this one?
It's the
You know, 3:30 was
Wow.
I have to leave up there at 2. And I didn't want to, you know.
See how fast it'll actually fall, even that little
Yeah, yeah.
32nd ounce.
Between 9 and 10.
And you don't want it to fall. You want to just flutter
Look at
down.
the action on that thing.
You
So
know,
even if
I
you
didn't
just
have
kind of, you just can keep it in the water column.
as late as I wanted to.
You can yo-yo it, jig it.
Mike
You can really fish on the bottom, middle of the water column.
Most time you let her flutter down, and most times you won't even feel it. When you go to move it again, you'll feel she's tight.
Roger, go from one end and then bring it to the other end, like jerk it. See what it
I
does.
don't think so. I told
Now
him
bring it
to.
up like jerk.
I haven't heard anything from him. I'll check.
No, it works good.
He answers the message.
Look at that.
Yeah, even on the bottom, guys.
Look at
Look,
that.
when you're on the bottom right there, that thing right there with the minnow feeding down,
And when
nose
minnows
down,
feed,
tail up,
when they feed like that.
just
They're
like
down.
that. And when a bass sees that, they're not going to be able to resist it.
No. That's why you want a small hook. If you put too big a hook in there, you just overkill it and it won't react. It's just no reaction to it.
Good point. That's a great point.
I like to actually every day.
That thing looks good.
Yeah, he keeps his bait. He keeps his bait.
And I tend to agree with you, Roger. It'll get down there. It's just going to take longer. If you're
Well, that's what-
fishing deep water, it'll
that's-
take longer. But that suspended bass,
That's what
it'll-
you want. That's
yeah.
what you want. Many days, fish wouldn't touch nothing. Get out there, get the little shad out, throw it out there, just sit back, talk to your guy fishing with you,
Yeah.
and move a little bit, and directly you draw up on it's tight.
She's sweet.
And believe me, it's
I just stopped and shoot.
big perch, anything.
Yeah.
It's all fun, and they will tear that thing up.
Yeah, it doesn't believe.
I can't understand.
Yeah, Kenny, that's a good one, buddy.
Yeah, it looks good.
I have the greenback really coming.
and also it's a light bluish gray back will be coming. And I have another one in my mind that I think I'll be doing and bring it in.
And the 287.
That's pretty good. Now you're making tubes as well.
Yes,
A lot of tube fishermen around here.
Yeah.
you want to look at them?
Yeah, let's take a look at them. Thank you, Roger. I'll probably buy a pack of them hooks. Those hooks are always good. Or we just put it back in there. But I might put that in my box.
Here we have my tubes.
What color you recommend for the Shenandoah River?
I've always liked green pumpkin with the orange flake in the springtime. It's always been a good hot color. I have a couple others coming out. It'll be June bug. And I'm doing another laminate color. I also have my area of green coming out. And with some laminate yellow in it, a yellow tail. So it'll be here as soon as everything breaks open.
Nice thing about custom here too. You're talking about Kenny's custom baits. You can cater to, like, if depending on what people want. I know you've been collaborating with some other guys in the shop, Lonnie Connor and stuff. I think you put something out that he was recommending, and if guys have an idea or suggestion what they like, just like everybody's a little different on what kind of spec they want in, or a little bit of orange, like you say, or a little bit of purple or smoke.
A lighter green, a darker purple. If you have something special, come on in here, Jake, see Jared or Jennifer or Jerry, and they'll guide you right to my telephone number, and
Where's been your favorite place to fish?
Shenandoah River.
Shenandoah River. How long you been fishing the Shenandoah?
Many, many years, since I was probably about 12. And I
Wow.
also been to Lake Ontario and to Lake Erie every year. So I've done very well with them.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Very cool. You like him smallmouth?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Love it. Well, keep up the good work, Kenny.
Okay, thank you, Jerry.
Yes, sir. Kenny G's. See the resemblance there.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hey, Kenny.
I'm Frank Tucson in the white.
Yes, you want
They've already souping into your shirts over there. Mike saw his name on it.
Yes, they are available. And I have extras. I have one. I have some of yours.
Oh, you finally got it to me?
Well, I got one. Yeah. No, I did ones that people asked for, like Doc wanted one.
They changed
Yours is in
the,
there. Yep,
Talking about that?
Yep.
nerve block.
Yours.
Lasted 4 days.
Well, you've been on the river a little bit. What's been working for you guys?
But
Yes,
should have been there today. But
Yeah. What's been working for
And
you?
it was good.
Both of them.
well,
Ray, I thought you were
mostly
skinnier
soft
than you
plastics
thought.
and
No, I
tubes.
am skinny.
Muscle.
that little Yamamoto bait, I don't know what the name of it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go over and look at that because
And
they were looking at
were-
that the other day. Jeff was saying they were.
That was hot when last time we were out. And then they got a little more active. When they weren't active, they were hitting that. As they got a little more active, they started hitting tubes.
You know what's funny too? You can tell when something has worked on the river because they're going and looking at. I think it was Jeff. I think you were Jeff Miller, weren't you?
You're sold out.
They're looking at stuff. They're picking up something that they haven't used before, and it's like, well, I bet you they.
You better do that camera because that picture there didn't turn out good.
Oh,
What didn't?
That picture of him.
oh,
You better redo the camera on there.
I think you can get this.
that's the way old way men.
You're saying
I know he
it's.
walks around and puts
He
camera
looks
in everybody's face.
Old guys communicate with each other.
I'll tell you what, too. There's no filters on this stuff, boys and girls. What you see is what you get.
I did catch one on a chatterbait.
Did you?
Yes.
Now, were you let that sink and just kind of slow
Yeah,
roll
half
it?
ounce, sink to the bottom,
Bottom.
pop it up just a little, and slow as you can roll it. Did catch, 16 and a half, 17 inch smallmouth on the chatterbait.
That's cool.
So-
What was your water temperature?
39 degrees.
There you go. That's cool. That's cool. So it says
That
you
was
can't.
that was right after we had the warm rain.
Gotcha.
I think it's
Started,
fluctuated
right.
a degree or two since
But
then.
doesn't mean they won't hit a reaction bait though. To your point,
No,
I mean, if you don't.
if I could have kept the moss, the floating moss,
Yeah.
I know I would have caught one on a crankbait.
Wow.
Doing the same thing,
Yeah.
bouncing it on the bottom.
Yeah, because everybody says fish slow when the water's cold, and that's not a false statement, but it doesn't mean you can't try. You know,
There's a lot of be different.
Yeah, that's right. Try something different.
Try something different. Low and slow.
Low and slow. That's a
your
good
goal.
point. Low and slow, deep in the water column. I like it. Thank you, Floyd.
Yeah, no problem.
But then I got this other one too.
Have you shown anybody else?
Talking about hearing aids or what?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you shown anybody else?
High dollar.
Land and fish.
See, this is where the camera's on. Do we show?
I can't
Do we show them?
You can.
So Roger and I were talking his swim jig,
Be
right?
in trouble every time I come
He
in.
gets in trouble because he's so popular and everybody loves him.
Oh, real quick here.
do you?
Take one of them out of that package because I was telling this is.
What are we doing for it? It's where we were catching them
Jeff
on.
was over here looking at this. I said, Jeff doesn't normally throw that, but he must have. Somebody was
Now-
catching them on it.
They're just now figuring out the Yamatanuki. Y'all are late to the game.
No, that's good.
Well, I take an orange marker, put a slight, very light bit of orange on the downside and on the tail. So
And then what kind of hook are you putting that on?
I'm fishing it on a fit
Oh, yeah.
3/16 stand up jig head.
Gotcha.
Because there's wood up there. I am using a weed
Are
guard.
you dragging that across the bottom end or
Popping, little
popping
short pops, little
Yeah.
short hops, just popping it along.
it? Gotcha.
And sometimes a bite would knock the rod out of your hand. Other times it would be, there's a fit. 3/16. That's the exact hook I was using.
We're running low on fit stuff, but I'm finding a guy. The guy is now owns them.
Yep, that's it.
That we're gonna get some more in, but
And there's two sizes on that, Floyd, right? There's a, what,
Yes.
a 3-inch and a
Yeah, this
That-
is a 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah, it makes that thing stand up just like,
Yep.
makes it stand up like that in a little
Just
like
like we were talking earlier, nose down, tail up.
Yeah.
and this is
can't
another
resist it.
option with to the Yamatanuki. This one was down at the Richmond show, and we sold out of them. The Bomba by Missile. Apparently, it was the only thing that was working in the tank, right? That's what they told me at least.
So anyway, back to Roger here.
Yeah, no, he just brings me his stuff and I put it up and order it. But then he brought these because we're going to start testing these out and seeing
Ooh.
instead of him, because he has the swim jig here. But everybody still loves the original, right? So, but a lot of people like to make their own skirts. So we're thinking offer his swim bait jig head.
I like it.
So Roger's the man, isn't he? Like there is nothing that man can't do.
Well, yeah, it's good quality too. He's got a good quality hook.
He does.
His
He
process, his paint job is good. Is everything clean? Looks good.
He's been doing it a long time. So apparently these are Floyd's to test out. Apparently these are yours to test out.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of being an OG. You get first try at things.
Right.
All right, did I put that back? Oh, you got another young one. That's the bigger one. Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Here it is. Oh, no, it's not. Gotcha. No, I got mine. By the way,
Where people are fishing regular nets.
you guys are going to be super happy. I got an email, so I'm not allowed to say it yet. But Great Lakes Finesse.
So wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
We got a club that won't tell you what the tournaments is, and you're doing the same thing to us.
Well, it's not my business to tell.
They won't tell us what.
No, it's new stuff being released from Great Lakes Finesse
Oh, nice.
at the Classic this year, and I have to say, even I was impressed.
Was it?
That stuff.
They got some new hooks. They got some new baits.
I'll be interested.
You're really still upset about that.
He's already.
You'll find out Sunday, right?
Them things look good, Kenny.
Huh? Yeah, make some good.
You're not.
Look at that little bit.
What you getting?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
these are Rogers.
Oh, back of the chatterbait.
Uh-huh.
Good call.
How are you?
What's that book right there you got there? What's that? 316?
Jerry
Quarter.
Channel.
Oh, that's quarter.
That's my next.
Oh my.
That's my next.
The one I got.
Yeah, with a little paddle tail. Oh, I love it.
Well, it'll be a split tail.
But you can make me 10 more. Yeah, I'll give them an extra.
I got orders.
There's been some discussion.
You still want the 8?
The president here wants to put you on probation because you just cry too much. He used a different
Who
word.
the hell's the president?
Robbie.
Right here. You didn't know that?
You didn't know Robbie was the president of the OGs?
How'd you get in the
I
club?
already got them.
I know
Did you
you're
have
old.
an
but-
application?
I was,
You were an original.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's an original, all right.
Hey, if you can't bitch and complain and have fun, then what's you used to doing?
Free
Hey, I'm
coffee.
grandfathered in, Jenny.
Free coffee at Jake's.
Free coffee.
How is it?
It's good coffee, but man, you know what would have been better?
Donut.
A donut.
Mm. Sometimes the president brings those in.
You have to wait till tomorrow. I don't see.
Tomorrow? Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's Saturday.
All these old
I
guys
won't
said
be
they
here
wanted
tomorrow.
to lose weight,
Oh yeah.
so we cut out the donuts.
Yeah, I got you.
And then it worked out good because you have the trout people come in, they bring the free donuts.
Yeah, that's
So we
right.
just
Saturday
wait till
mornings,
they come.
time flies.
I
Yeah.
won't be here tomorrow.
Where are you gonna be, Ray?
They come in
My
every
wife's dragging
Saturday.
me to a flea market, indoor flea market.
Flea market.
Tomorrow morning.
Maybe they'll have some fishing gear there.
He might. I'm looking for a good rain suit.
You want to do this?
We might be putting an order in.
Dog
Might be putting an APCO order
I
in.
don't afford
Oh.
coat suits.
Yeah.
You did?
$500 for a coat.
Give me, I'll get them next week.
$400 for a pair of bibs.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, but
the home.
Oh, yeah, no,
when it's pouring down
I'll get
rain
you,
and the other ones
I like
leak,
the hell out of
you're
it.
You
sure
mean just
happy
put
with
it back up
that
and just get
suit.
them when you
Well, that's the
Or
only
you mean to hold them? I have 3 more of them.
Well, I'll use my own phone calls.
All right, I'll hold it.
No, I can't stand them.
I
You can?
You don't like it? Much money, dang.
I know.
I just got this one. We got to pay next week.
Oh,
13
before I
a week,
forget.
something like that.
Man,
For one tooth.
for one tooth?
one thing.
Forget that.
Well, you're saying you got a reservation?
Yes.
You got a seat reservation?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You got a sea reservation on the boat?
Yes, I do.
He put in his reservation for the late April, early May, Ontario Niagara River fishing trip.
Now, Floyd, do you blindfold them before you take them to your honey hole? Or do they let them see it?
He didn't know where he was at
He
anyway,
didn't
so it
know.
don't matter. He couldn't get back there.
Or if they do remember, they'll forget by the time they get home, right?
Good fun up there. I had fun.
Good fish.
Sure. They don't look
You're
bad.
back again? Dang. You need to talk to this guy, Jerry.
I don't like dogs.
Oh, well, we at least need to put a face with the name because look, no, yeah.
Well, let me tell you about that. They're gonna make you
We're
talk.
forced to.
Go back with dog.
There you go. Here's the basket.
Hey, Jody. Yeah, hey, you better get them guys.
I really like you, but
So Yeah, I'll be back.
Spice is decent. Like I said, consider that decent. It's falling for 60
All right.
He's running a Saturday.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, yeah? Well, some people don't want to reveal their secrets.
Well, I'm not big talker.
Oh, that's all right.
I tell gliders, so Anthony.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Here. Well, let's, yes.
So.
Okay.
Okay.
Kentrail.
Kentrail.
That's going to show up on YouTube here.
Yep.
We got about 5-6 minutes left, so yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody local looking for a good place to go, I mean, if they want to get the Kentrail, fish the New River or the James River, they'll put you on muskies and put you on some big smallmouth
The
too.
New River, James River, Ken.
Well, do me a favor. Let's walk down here and show me what you got and what you're making and maybe how to fish it.
I think the word's getting out. We got these things.
That's good.
I've been selling them.
Tell me the name again.
Hot tail gliders.
This,
All right.
this is one of my shallow version here. It's about 7.5 ounces. I like to use it on a medium heavy. I like to throw it on a 7'6" to 8-foot rod because I'm a little shorter guy. So fishing the river boats, little lower gunnels. A lot of guys out on the big river boats or the big lake boats, they like to use the 9-foot rods and heavy action. And kind of pop the rod and get the side-by-side action on the paws. On the paws, I like to get them a little more erratic. And then typically that's when I get my strikes. When you get that erratic and the bait jumps out, that's when the muscat come up and grab them. So if you're looking, like I said, somewhere to go, Ken Trail down on the New River and the James can hook you up with a guide trip. I'll gladly take you out.
So you're making this?
Yeah, they're made out of Spanish cedar.
Spanish cedar.
2 coats of epoxy on them, hand painted.
And I will tell you, these hooks are sharp.
The hooks are sharp.
What
They're all
hooks you got on it?
PMCs.
He brought them to me last week, and I didn't have the little black thing on there, and I stabbed myself.
Yeah, they
But yeah,
what
this
you
one's
want,
called the
stick it
Nugget,
up.
5 ounces.
That's a good color.
Done really well with them. I mean,
They're really popular.
we've won the PMTT twice with them down at Cave Run. I myself have placed 13th down at Cave Run in the PMTT, and so
Well, I tell you, so we dropped
been
them.
around since 2010.
It's been a while.
Yep.
So he dropped them off for me last week, and one of the guys was here, and he likes the big swim baits, things like that. He picked up the pink one for bass, actually. So, and he's got one on hold back there. He took the bumblebee one too. But yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, we've caught a lot of big smallmouth, a lot of big walleyes,
So don't be
especially
afraid
out of
to
the
move.
New and the James River on these. So
And explain to us again real quick, just how are you fishing that? You're getting that out, you explain the rod and the line and everything.
a lot of guys just like if you're fishing topwater with a Zara spook or something like that, just same action with your
Okay.
rod to get it. Some guys use the reels, the high-speed reels. You can pop the reel and get them to swim
Gotcha.
side to side. I like to get mine a little more erratic. I think it triggers the strikes and leave it. What you want to do is you want to get it to pause too when it kicks off to the side. Let it sit there for a minute. Normally that's when you get the strike. And then work them a little more erratic. You'll also get the strike for that.
Very cool.
A lot of times a lot of people like to see them. They like to see it just come back with a nice straight action. The fish will follow. You get a lot of follows that way, but when you get that bait to kick out and do something
Right.
crazy, just like jerk
That's
bait
right.
fishing,
That's right.
that's when you'll trigger that strike.
Absolutely. That's pretty good information.
Yep, thank you.
Right from the horse's mouth.
Yep,
The
and so
man
he
himself.
is on Facebook too, Hot Tail Gliders. Usually when I run out, I call him. He brings them down, and I pick what I want.
So another local guy that I fish with quite a bit is Rocky Grunberg.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Rocky
Rocky,
can
he
catch
comes
him.
in
Yeah.
So Rocky, me and Rocky actually been fishing since about 2008 together, and Rocky
great.
has done really well. So if you're looking locally, try to get out on the Potomac River, and Rocky be the guy to hook
Very
you up.
cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
Thank
See, that
you,
wasn't
sir.
so bad.
Yeah, appreciate it. That's good. Stop in at Jake's.
Yep.
Thank you. That's good.
So guys, just wrapping up another session here of the OG Club at Jake's Bait and Tackle. This is, again, a local tackle shop, all things fishing, 4,000 square foot. What you're seeing here too, especially on Fridays, but any given day you come in, you're going to be talking to a lot of the guys that are making some of the custom baits in here. You're hearing Roger and Kenny G and Barry's, Ashby, Gap there. And then stuff like Nico is very popular. But just, and they're giving you names and contacts and local guys that are fishing these waters, growing up fishing the waters, fishing a long time, and just, even it's the intel. And what we've always said here too, we're not just selling you something. You can go out and buy, you can come in and buy things and walk out the door, and a lot of you already know what to do and how to use it. But sometimes it's that information, the knowledge, not just what to throw, but how to throw it, when to throw it, where to throw it, how to work it, your setup, all those things sometimes can mean the difference between catching and not. And so, again, Jake's Bait and Tackle, Winchester, Virginia. We've got an online store as well. Not everything in this shop is online, but we do have, we try to at very least get everything that is custom that you can't find at your Bass Pro Shop or your big box chain stores. And so again, every Friday, you'll see a crowd of guys in here. We're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and then 10 to 5 on Saturday. closed on Sundays. Check out Fishing the DMV as well for long form podcasts. And going to be signing off here from Jake's Bait and Tackle. Another good Friday.
Well,
Going to be warming up. Fish are going to be chewing. We'll catch you next time.